Your circumstances cannot turn God to a liar. Your circumstances cannot turn God to a liar. Do you know what I'm talking about? When I say your circumstances cannot turn God to a liar, I just told you that God called Peter a rock, but his initial circumstances showed that he was somebody who was fearful. God called Saul a king, but his initial circumstance was that of a destitute, looking about for a donkey, but his destiny was to be a king. Joshua was just an assistant to Moses, helping him, just raising his hand. He wasn't even thinking about becoming the leader of Israel. But then God looked at him and said, you are the leader of my people. You are a mighty man of valor. Listen to me. I don't know what your circumstances are, but again, I speak to someone here. Your circumstances cannot make God a liar. Your circumstances cannot make God a liar. Instead of God feeling helpless and aligning with your circumstance, it's your circumstance that will align with God. Let me ask you a question. Can God look at your situation and say, this one is tough, oh? Or as they say in Yoruba land these days, they too giddy go. When somebody looks at your problem and doesn't understand what to say, say, they look at you and say, Aleshe, who did you offend? How come your problem is this big? How come you have all these issues? How come this thing is so tough? Why are you going through all of these things? Some people say, sir, I don't know who can help you. But that's man, right? Can God come down and look at you and say, I don't know who can help you? If God ever says to any man, I don't know who can help you, who can help that man? But nothing can ever become so big that God becomes helpless together with you. You know, you and your husband can be jointly helpless. Do you agree with me? You and your children can be jointly helpless. Do you agree with that? You and your family can be jointly helpless. I hope you know that. You and the people in your community can be jointly helpless. Are you still following? You and your entire nation, you can be jointly helpless. Do you agree? But can you be jointly helpless with God? For example, they say Fola Daniel and God, they are jointly helpless. Is that possible? It can't happen.